Hello everyone, you're welcome back again. We're going to solve for the value of x from this beautiful exponential equation. So to solve for the value of x from this equation, we're going to start by solution. In the left hand side of this equation, we are given that square root of 11 all raised to the power of x is equal to the right hand side, which is 121 raised to the power of square root of x. The first thing we need to recall is when we have square root of a, this is the same as a raised to the power of 1 over 2. So we're going to rewrite this square root of 11 as 11 to the power of 1 over 2. So we're going to have 11 raised to the power of 1 over 2 all raised to the power of x. This implies square root of 11, which is equal to this 11 in index form to the base of 11 is the same as 11 to the power of 2. So sorry, 121 is the same as 11 to the power of 2 because when you multiply 11 by 11, it's going to give us 121. Then all raised to the power of square root of x. So this is the property we just apply to the left hand side. So now the next step is to recall the power property. Since we have 11 to the power of 1 over 2 all raised to the another power, so we are free to multiply the two power together. So we're going to have 11 raised to the power of 1 over 2 multiplied by x is going to give us x over 2, which is equal to 11. Then 2 multiplied by square root of x is the same as 2 square root of x. Now the next thing we're going to do is to recall one of the property of exponent. 11 and 11, the bases are the same. When the bases are the same, then we are going to equate the power. The power is also the same. So we just cancel out these bases and equate the power. The first power is x over 2, which is equal to the second power, which is 2 square root of x. Now remember, we are looking for the value of x. The next thing we're going to do is to cross multiply. So this place is just like 2 root x over 1, so that we can have 1 multiplied by x is going to give us x, which is equal to 2 multiplied by 2x. 2 multiplied by 2 is going to give us 4, then 4 root x. So the next thing we're going to do is to remove this square root by squaring both sides of the equation. So we are going to square the left hand side and also we square the right hand side, so that this x to power 2 is going to be the same as x squared, which is the same as 4 multiplied by square root of x, which implies this square is affecting both 4 and square root of x. So 4 square implies 4 multiplied by 4, which is 16. Then root x square. The square will cancel the square root. It will remain just x. Okay. So the next step we are going to do, as you can see, the equation now reduced to quadratic equation. So we're going to take this 16x back to the left hand side. We're going to have x raised to the power of 2, and when this positive 16x cross the equality sign, it becomes negative 16x, which is equal to 0. Now what do you notice in this quadratic equation? X is common, so we're going to factor out x. Then we open bracket. X squared divided by x, it will just remain only x, minus 16x divided x is to remain 16, then which is equal to 0. So when you use this x outside the bracket to open this bracket, we are still going to get back x squared minus 16x back. So the next step is for us to recall that when two terms multiply itself and is equal to 0, it's either the first one, x equal to 0, or the second bracket, x minus 16 equal to 0. So here x1 is equal to 0. This is the first value of x. Or x minus 16 equal to 0. So we can take this 16 to the right hand side, it become positive 16. So this is the second value of x. So therefore, x now will be equal to 0 or 16. So this is the two value of x that satisfy this exponential equation. But for you to confirm that these two answers really satisfy the equation, in place of x, the first value of x is 0. When you substitute 0 into this main equation, you are going to see that this is going to raise to the power of 0. And also when you substitute 0 here, it's going to raise to the power of 0. And anything to the power of 0 is 1. So 1 is the same as 1. And similarly, when you substitute x is equal to 16 back to the equation, you are going to see that The left hand side is going to be the same as the right hand side. So therefore, these two value of x satisfy the equation. Thank you for watching, and please follow us for more video like this. Thanks.